Hello, 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 hello. Wait a second. I will just upload the live stream link in the Discord. So, hello everyone. Today is my day 28 of my C++ thesis journey. In today's stream, we will revisit some problems, and after that, today I will try a good problem. Okay, and according to the roadmap, today we will revisit two problems. After that, we will try to solve a new problem, and that problem which I have to taken for that, it is a very good problem. Okay, and we will cover the second approach of the revisit that we were talking about yesterday in both of the two revisits. Okay, the first revisit you already know, it will be of power of 2, and the second revisit that I will do will be of the power of 3 problem. Okay, like both of the problems are same, just there are very minor changes in some conditions. Okay, that will happen. And yeah, our rating has, I think, we have also surpassed some more people today. I think yesterday it was around 30 lakhs 12,000, but today it's around 29 lakh 31,000, right? So we are just checking how the stream is buffering or something, because the from the past few days. Okay, I think the network is good today. It's not that much buffering, right? Let me just check my voice again. Oh man, my mobile phone isn't visible. Like it feels like some type of magic. Or I'm in a Harry Potter movie. See, it's very cool. Feels like magic. Okay, like that. So yeah, first we will revisit that problem that we were talking about. Yeah. This will be this problem, namely power of two. Today the problem that I will solve, okay, the new problem that I will solve, it will be a very good problem. Like it is a very interesting type of problem. You know, it will be fun when we will try to solve it. Okay. So the power name is 2. Okay, we have to check for a number. Like there will be a number given. We will have to check for that if the number is power of 2. Okay. Like here, we can see the statement like given an integer n. We have to return true if it is a power of 2. Okay. If it's a power of 2, then in that case, we will return true. Okay. Otherwise, we have to return false. Okay. We have to return false. So an integer n is a power of 2 if there exists an integer x such that n is equals to 2 to the power something. Okay, it may be 2 to the power 0, 2 to the power 1, 2 to the power 2. Okay, like this. Like here you can see in the output it is 1. Okay, and it's true because it is equals to 2 to the power 0. Okay, when we raise 2 to the power 0, then it is equals to 1. And yeah, in this case, like example 2, if n is equals to 16, then it will be also true because then we will divide like take 2 to the power 4, then it will be equals to 16. Okay, and here in when n is equals to 3, it was false because it is not a power of 2. Okay, yeah. So here we use like these conditions. I will let it again. So first I will tell you what the thing is happening. So if suppose if okay, I think I should write it and then I will try. I will explain that to you. So suppose I will write if n. Okay, we are already checking for it. If n is what? If n is less than or equals to 0. Okay, then that case n will be we will return false because when you check for the value, like if the value is a power of 2, then in the remainder, like even when we will divide that like again and again. So in the end, it will give 1. Okay, so the value should not be less than 1. Okay, then it will be considered a value of 2. Sorry, power of 2. And after that, I will have to use a while loop. While n is more than n. Okay, then till that it will run. And in the else case, it will not run. So you know, and why in the else case it will not run? Because in the else case, it will be equals to 1. Okay, if it will be equals to 1, then in that case, it will be considered a power of 2. Because it is why we have used this condition because it will handle the special case where where the 2 to the power 0 is the 1. So yeah, it is also a power of 2 because of that. And yeah, and I think that 1 is the only power of 2 that is like odd, right? Like if we check for 2 to the power 1, then it will be 2. If 2 to the power 2, then it will be 4, and so on like this. But 1 is a we can say I think a special number that is equals to 2 to the power 0, right? In the case of when we are checking for 2 to the power of 2's, right? So that's why I've used this. When n will be maybe it will be equals to 1, then it will return true in that. Okay, and here we are already checked for if it is 0 or less than 0. Okay, so the case of 1 is not been returning false here. So after that we will check like okay inside this if n divided by 2, yeah, if n divided by 2 not gives equals to 0. Okay, in that case we have to return false. Someone is on the stream. So what is the problem number of this? Okay, problem number. Oh, wait. And first of all, welcome to the stream, man. Uh, Name of the problem is power of 2. It's a very easy problem, and there are also some variants of it. Power of 2, power of 2. So if n modulo with 2, if it's not equals to 0, then it will be a even value. Okay, in that case we will have also have to return false because it will be a even value. Okay, and if it will not be a even value even after that, then we will keep dividing. Okay, thanks. Welcome, man. Welcome. And yeah, thanks for coming in the stream, man. Thanks for joining the stream. And oh, when the viewer came, when the viewer came in the chat, then Again, the stream is a little bit buffering, I think, but okay, we will see. So if n, and in that case, when n will be like not be okay odd, then we will keep checking it until n is the like until n is more than n. Okay, if it will be more than n, like more than one, then it will not return true. Okay, it will keep checking for it, and yeah, it will have to be uh, equal to one, then it will be false. Okay, like this loop will stop after that. So in the end, we will return true, because then that value will have been become one. Compiler. Okay, something is wrong, I think. Okay, something is missing. Okay, okay. Oh, okay, okay. Again, we did that mistake of placing semicolons in the wrong place. That we did yesterday. We were not supposed to do that. Okay, is there any logic problem? Let's see. False, no, false, false. Okay, it's, let me see. If n divided by 2 not equals to 0, we have to return false, right? And yes, the condition is failing. If it will be less than equals to 0, then it will be false. While we have to check for it, while n is more than 1. Sir, n modulo 2. Yeah, I have done that, man. If n modulo 2 not equals to 0, then we have to return false, because in that case it will be a even value. And if, sorry, odd value. And if it will be a or even value, then it will check again for further n's. Okay, okay, wait. Um, let's see. So, wait. Same, man. Okay. Mm, and is more than one. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Some this was a mistake. Instead of true, we wrote false. That's why the code was right. Okay. The code was right. Just I think that there was a slip of I. So what we are checking for, like we are checking dividing the n every time with 2. Okay, if it will be 0, Then we will keep dividing it until in the end we get the value 1 as the remainder. Okay, then it will be considered a power of 2. And in the starting we have already checked if num is less than or equals to 0, then it will not be considered a power of 2, because in that case the number will be considered a power of 2 when it will be 1. Okay, after dividing it till it becomes 1. Okay, then it will be considered a power of 2. But here 0 and less than 0 values will not be considered that. So we have already checked for this condition. So maybe suppose if it's 0 or less than like if it's negative value, then it will be already filtered by using this if loop. And while oh man. So yeah, when it will be 1, then it will already automatically return 0 1, sorry, true. Okay, like it will be considered a power of 2. And if, like, why we have checked it here, like if n modulo with 2, okay, at the time if n modulo with 2 not equals to 0, then it will be a odd value. Then that doesn't matter if it's, and yeah, we have already excluded the case when n is 1, so it will be a special odd value that will be considered as power of 1. Okay, and in that case we will return false, and in that case if it's equals to 1, then we will return true. And we are keep checking, like dividing it the n every time so that it eventually comes equal to 1. That is our goal. Okay, that this is a simple problem. So okay, the first revision is done, but now we will try to solve it in a big of one time complexity. Okay, constant time complexity, because we did use while loop here, but yesterday we also got to know about some other formula. So for that we have to write. Okay, we will have to first see the things, because I also didn't understood the code well yesterday. Brother, give me the optimized solution again that will gives the power of 2. In that we are doing like binary, yeah, bit manipulation. So it was not binary, it was bit manipulation. So, and here we are checking, like we have to return true if n is positive, and there's all another condition also. And see here, there is double end here and there is single end here. So this is the logical end. No. This end is used for like checking if two conditions are true. Okay, if all the given conditions are true. Okay, and here we are checking n and with n minus 1 if it's equals to 0. And what happens when we take any number and with any other number, then we return 0 for those values which will be different in both of these. And yeah, the values, like in the binary representation, I will show you how that works. So in the end, if it is also equals to 0, then we will return false. Sorry, we will return true. Okay, if both of these conditions is true. If it will be more than n, it's like, sorry, 0, then maybe it will be 1. Okay, and this condition also have to be true, then it will happen. So for that, just we have to write that thing, return n is more than 0 and n and with n minus 1 if it's equals to 0, right? Okay, it will be inside this bracket because we are checking for this part only, right? Okay, it's accepted. So first I will wait. First, I think we should yeah, we forgot to mark the previous code as revisited. First, we will mark it as revisited. Then after that, we will do it. I'll just copy the code from here and just wait. Okay. First, we will submit this. After that, we will rewrite the code of that thing. Okay. Okay, it is marked as the revisited. Now we will try to run the code with a different approach. Like in which, yeah, we will use bit manipulation for that. What was the condition? We have to return true if n is more than 0 and n taken and with uh, the value n minus 1. Okay, if it's equals to 0, then in that case we have to return true. And how it's happening, I will show you this function thing. But I think the sleep is not that much completed because of some college related things. Like I was outside the home today. Yeah, because I was having some work to do. Don't know where are those people who came yesterday. Okay, so what we are checking here? Okay, I think that you guys already felt that okay, this condition is somewhat similar to that we used in the previous approach. Okay, like if n is more than 0, then it will be 1 or something, and yeah, it will exclude 0 and also the values that is less than 0. So we can also use n is more than 0 in that condition also, that the code which we wrote for this problem. Okay, power of 2, let me show you. Why do these things just, okay, this was the code written in C language, okay, instead of C++, but the condition was same, C. If n is less than 0, less than or equals to 0, then it will return false. So just we had done this. If n is more than 0, okay, it will not take, it will exclude negative values. It will exclude 0, okay. And there is also another condition, and n taken and with n minus 1, if if it's gives 0, then it will be considered. Yeah, if it's give totally 0, okay, if it's give totally 0 in that, in the answer, let me show you. Like I also have read about bitwise operators, okay, like very early, but haven't used them, like haven't used them so much. Like I did have used XOR operator many times, and but also know the how the thing will work in AND gate. Sorry, AND operator. I think that's looking good. I will write the name of the. Maybe we should just leave this part and just try to write it. Maybe let's keep the zoom at 15. Okay, leave it. So first I will write that. Um, yeah, T 28 DSA journey. Mhm, 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 mhm. Okay. So what we are doing in the end, see, in the end, the values which will be when both values of n will be 0, means both binary representation of n will be 0. Like here, I will take 16 as the example, 16 and okay, 16 and 15. Okay, bye. Okay, I think I should use another color for this. Let's change it. Okay, 16 and 15. 16 was 16 is n. Okay, and 15 is n minus 1. So we are doing and of those. Okay. So how it will happen? See, how it will happen. Um, First I think I should check for how we write 16 in binary. Okay, it's equals to 10,000. Means there is 1 bit of 1 and 4 bit of 0. 0, 0, 0, and 0. Okay. And 15 will be like this. 0, 1, 1, okay, 1, 1, 1, 1. And 15 in binary is 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay. So for that, we will write 1, 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here. And for the value that is like the place which is left, we add a 0 here. Okay, to complete the to like so that we can check for the values. Like in binary, when there is some space left after adding a value, then we add 0 in that place. Okay. So what we do in AND, okay, when we use AND operator, we check if both the when we use logical and what happens. See, when we use logical and then we check for like if both the conditions are true. So in this case they are not conditions, they are just values. If both the values are same, then it will be equals to 1. If both the values are sorry, yeah, if both the values are different, then it will be it will become 0. Let me show you how. Suppose here 0 and 1 are different. Okay, so in that case it will be 0, and here it is also different, different, and different. So it will eventually become 0, and that's why we were checking for that. Like if we took end of n with n minus 1, then why it will return 0, and when it will return 0, then in that case we are returning true. Okay. And suppose we took AND of 15, okay, with 14. 1110. Okay. So suppose we will let it 16 and with 15. Okay. We will name it as example 1. Okay, example 1. And now I will take another example that will be example number 2. Okay. So it will be example number 2, right? Okay, let's make it a little bit look so that it will look a little bit clearer and a little bit good. So we will name it as example 1, and we took values 16, comma 15. Yeah. No, no. Then maybe someday we come back and okay. Okay, I think I should write the name of the problem also. Uh, okay, leave that. So in the example 2, I have taken 15 and 14, right? 14 was what? 0, 1, 1, 1, right? 1, 1, 1, 0. 15 was 15 was 1, 1, 1, and 1, right? 14 was what? 14 was 1, 1, 1, 0. So 1, 1, and 1, and 0. So when we'll check for this, then what happens? See, when we take AND of 15 and 14, okay, then different values will become 0. Sorry, yeah, different values will become 0 and same values will become 1. So same values will become 1, become 1, and become 1, and different values will become 0. Like, I have understood that the number which power will be if it's a power of 2, then the binary representation of that number, there will be only one bit of 1. Like here, let me ask it from Copilot. Hey, hey, tell me that if a number in its binary representation have only one bit of 1, then it's every time considered power of 2 or not in one word. Okay, in word 1 हो गया. I wrote it like change the words that, swap some between. First I wrote a word one, but it was supposed to wrote like I was supposed to write one word. Yes, that's exactly the rule. If a number's binary representation has only one bit set, right, then it's always a power of two. See, binary representation. The binary numbers are built from powers of two. Each position represents 2 to the power k. If only one bit is one, that number equals exactly one power of two. Like here, here. All these are all of these are powers of two because only one bit set. Okay. Good question. Let's dig into why we check for n minus one. Not not just count the bits. A power of two has exactly one bit set to binary one. Example 1, 2, 4, 8. So the challenge is how do we quickly check if there's only one bit? Why n minus 1 works. Subtracting 1 n minus 1. This flips all the bits after the rightmost one. Okay. Example n is this 16, n minus 1, 15. Bitwise AND. This operations clears the rightmost one. If n had only one, then result becomes 0. If n had more than one, the result will be 0. Okay, the result is non-zero. Equals C. What I told you in the earlier example which we had taken there. Okay. This is how binary bit manipulation is working in this case. If there are some similar problems, maybe let's see number of 1 bits, power of 4, okay, power of 3, yeah, let's see the number of bits, 3, okay, it's same as having weight. Divide and conquer by, okay, bit manipulation. Yeah, we can do this because here we have been given an integer n. We have to write a function that returns the number of set bits in its binary. Like in 11, there are 3 bit sets, like 1, okay. That's in the output they have written. 128 in the binary string has 1 bit set, right? Here 30. Okay, because this value has a total 30 bit set bits of 1, right? Okay, we can do that. We will divide the number until it becomes 0. Then we can check for the bits and we will take a count variable. Check for it. So okay, we will add it in the running out of time list. Let's see if there are some more similar questions. So reverse bits, power of 2, counting bit. We have done this. Convert date to binary. Let's see reverse bits. Okay, we can do this using the operator, like the bitwise operator that flips the bits of the value. Like Okay, I will just add it. We will add it in the string solve list because I think it is a maybe it's a good problem because in that we will be using a different bitwise operator. Okay. Yeah. Let's see if there is another. Just we are adding similar questions. We have already revisited the first problem. Yeah, I forget to mark it. So first revisit. Okay, sorry. First problem. Two, and we did it using what? Using two approaches. But before taking the break, I'm just checking, like exploring some other problems that we can add in the list and yeah, and solve it later. String. Okay, it's related to string. Then we will. Okay, I think I should add it in the string for this because even if it's related to string, but string is also going like it will start soon in the lectures. So yeah, that's not that much far. So I think why not start adding problems? Just I think we should keep it till here, right? Okay, till now I'm starting the break. Now I'm starting the break off, and till the break ends, what happens? Error. It gave an error. Don't know why. Okay, maybe it was something. Yeah, I think I should today add a little pool. Like, okay, what should I ask? Let me see. Just wait for a second till I add the pool. What should I add in the pool of my learning public live stream? Whether like, wait. Wait. This time, okay, I got a question that we can ask it in the poll. Will be like, just wait a second, I'm adding the poll. Okay, so I'll write what? Why it's not happening then? What's your okay? What's your call? I will add. Okay, I think I can't add an emoji right now. Or wait. There should be a third option also. Okay, that will be nice. We I can add the like this thing. We are getting started. Sorry, we are just getting started. Okay, man, I think this will be just enough. We should not think about this so much. Okay, so I've added a poll. Okay, so till the break ends, what you guys can do, you guys can try to understand the problem till the break ends. Okay. Like I will say that now the break has started. Okay. So yeah, we are back. We are back, guys. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, let me just check my voice. Hello. Fine. So the break has ended, and now we will start the second revision of today. It will be a very easy problem. Yeah, it's just the extension of, you can say, the power of two problem. Okay, the conditions will be almost similar. So I will not write the code for that problem. Okay, instead of that, I will try to write the code in which bit manipulation will be used for that. Okay, just we will understand the code because the code is similar in that. Hello, hello, man. Welcome to the stream. Um, I was just in the washroom at that time when you came, and yeah, this is my second ID. From that, I was answering you, but I think that you thought that this is a different guy. This is me, but it's me from a different ID. Yesterday, the game was fun. Like, when the game finished, after the stream finished, I like enjoy that. You know, I didn't knew about that if this type of a game is present. I haven't played games like that. It was good. Is the stream buffering? Don't know it my phone. It's showing that it's buffering. So this was the problem. So see, instead of power of two, we are doing power of three here. So like checking for if the number is power of three, and in this case, it will be true when it will be like when the value will be one. Okay, then it will return true. But in this case, just we are instead of doing divide by two, we are doing divide by three. And if the value divided by three is not equals to zero, we have to return false. Okay, and excluding this case. Okay, this case when what when one is odd. Okay, then we are excluding this case. But here, and why we have kept this condition as same before, because if n modulo with 3 not equals to 0, then what? Then it will be a odd value. Okay, but it will not be a power of 3 then, right? Yeah. So when it will be 0 again and again, and in the end it will be 1, then it will return true. Okay, because when if a number will be a power of 3, then it will, let me show you. Okay, let me tell. 3 to the power 0 is 1. Okay, 3 to the power 1 is 3. 3 to the power 2 is 9. 3 to the power 3 is 27. Okay, that's how this thing is working. Like there may be some more odd values, so it will exclude that. Okay, it will exclude that. And yeah, if the value will be 0 or less than 0, it will already, if n is 0 or less than 0, negative value, then it will exclude that case. Okay, like what we did in the power of 2, a revisit of that problem. While n is this. Okay, so bro, are you trying to solve CSS problem set of 150 question? Yes, yes, yes. I am reading your questions, man. What happened to you? Wait, wait, man, wait. I got you, man. I got you. You are asking this question, but I haven't even heard about this. CS is something, right? Like the full form of it was a okay. This is a problem set. Why are you behaving like a spamming bot, man? Have you turned on any bot? What are you trying to do? Should I give you a timeout? Uh, or are you checking something like? Are you checking any program on my YouTube? I will say that currently I'm not following any problem set. Just this is the DSA sheet which I'm following according to the lecture. But yeah, there I have kept. I think that you are feeling that why there is a neat code list that I've opened. Just I've opened this to just like track the number of problems that I've already solved. If it's present in this list, then I like take this like this. Okay, I'm just created that this account, just not take the problems that I've already done. We will do that someday. Someday it will happen. Okay. So you are also being funny, man. Like what I was being yesterday. I think you know. Is my voice not okay? Now we will try to write it. The same thing with the bit manipulation approach. It was just that simple. Okay, and time complexity. This was also equals to big of n because we did is while loop. So when we will use bit manipulation, then it will be equals to big of one runtime. Okay, like it will come in constant runtime. So for that we are just returning true if n is more than 0. Okay, and then n sorry n taken and with what n taken and with n minus 1, right? In that case it will be equals to if it's 0 then we will return that, but I think will it work for this one not? Okay. Okay, see, it's telling the first case, right? Where n was 27. False. False. Okay. But we did need true in this case. So why it hasn't happened? Because I think maybe if it's one, but okay, okay. Let's see what it says. Hmm, the problem. Power of 3. Okay, let me explain. That is bitwise trick only works for powers 2 because binary is naturally based on 2, right? Yeah, 0 and 1. Okay. In binary powers of 2 always have exactly one bit set. Okay, maybe we will do that like check for maybe there will be 2 bits of 3, sorry 1. That's why it's perfect test case. Okay, it's perfect for testing power of 2, right? White fields power of 3 doesn't have a single bit set pattern binary. Maybe it will be 1, or it will be double 1, or it will be like this or like this. So correct logic is this. Okay. So in the power of 3, what will happen? Okay, okay. Bit manipulation, I think, was allowed in that, but it will not work in this. So yeah, we will submit it just so that it will be marked as revisited, right? Bro, are you serious? You solve after memorizing the answer? What the hell? No, man. The question is that easier. You see, the question is also that easier. What do you think? Like, if the question was that much harder, that was not that much harder. Like, maybe it will feel like, okay, I'm just memorizing the answer, but I think that's not the case. Like, in the mind, why I get stuck in between, because at the same time, I'm also trying to think about any edge case or other thing. But in these problems, there will be just 2 or 3 conditions. We can't add like our own experimental things. That will not give anything in return. So yeah, that's why I'm doing this. Maybe it will feel like that, but it's not the truth. Yeah, I also do feel like in some problems that okay, maybe I'm memorizing it or like doing rote learning type thing. But I feel that that's not the case. But because when we solve bigger problems, that will not happen. There we will be also have to think about some edge cases or add some other test cases by our own. Then that will be a different thing. Today we will do that. Like the next, I'm going to solve a new problem, and that's a good problem. Okay. Like from the last 2 days, I was busy in some college related things, but today it has like sorted around 90%. It's sorted. Just there is 10% of the issues remaining. Yeah, and they will be also solved soon. So that's not a yeah, too agree. What's this second problem? Is it the country where okay? Is it the state where you live? Power of 3. Okay, so it was not supposed to use the second approach in that. It's a binary, okay, library of Python. The name is very, it looks like, any animal or, okay, yeah, but in Python, there are so many things related to, like, similar to names of animals, right? In the first, I thought that, okay, maybe it's an animal or something. Hmm. Even the language name is based on a snake or Python. Now we will start the new problem. And yeah, we will not take break in between because I will not mark it as a good revisit. It was just in a, next problem that we will do is what will be this problem. Boats to save people. Okay. Whew. So what we have to do in this problem? See, I have understood about it a little. So you will be given an array like people. Okay, there will be people in that. Each value will, okay, each index will be equals to one person. Okay, where people index value is what? People index value will be the weight of the of that ith index person. Okay, and an infinite number of boats. There will be infinite number of boats where each boat can carry a maximum weight. Each boat can carry a maximum weight of limit. Okay, means what? There will be a limit that each boat can carry. Like there will be a weight limit that each boat can carry. And there is also another condition that each boat carries at most two people. Okay, means what? Each boat carries at most two people. Okay, not more than that. There can be two people in a boat at the same time. Okay, provided the sum of total weight of those people is at most as limit. Okay, means the weight of both of those person, if maybe there are two-person, then the weight of those person should be in the limit that, like here it's given 3. Okay, then we have to return the minimum number of boats to carry every given person. Okay, we have to return the minimum number of boats that will be needed in the, that we have to return in the end. What you are saying? Is 476. This is the room number. Please go to the live code, share URL. URL. I didn't got you, man. Like, what are you asking? What thing are you asking about? A room number? I didn't got you, man. Like, what are you saying? So yeah, this was the problem. Bro, YouTube was deleted. My comment. Don't know why. Yeah, maybe it can happen. Like, I also. Hello, brother. Welcome to the stream, man. I comment at least 100, but I don't get any. Yeah, when I use this ID, like the moderator ID, when I go and visit lectures, I used to, I also do comment when I finish a lecture, but sometimes when I check back again, the comment, like I see the comment that the comment is erased. Don't know why. I think that's a glitch of YouTube. But see, we can see your comments that what you have commented. Hello, man. How are you? Fine, man. I'm fine. I will say I'm good today. Uh, yeah, we are just. Bro, can you give me another source to comment you? Another source? Like what source I can give you? I don't know. You are seeing me doing live stream. Like where you want to give the comments. Hmm? Were you asking for the live stream, like a live stream link? Yeah, if some words you are unable to like, which one you are going to solve? Yeah, this, then paste the room ID. Krish, are you able to understand like what this guy is saying? I am not able to understand. This will be the problem that, yeah, I was just discussing about this, like what we have to do in this, and you came. This is a good problem, I think. Have you solved it before? Yeah, this will be the problem. Hmm. So we have to, what we have to do in this? We have to return the minimum number of votes to carry every person. Okay. Okay, we can use two pointers. Okay. What do you think about this problem? Like after reading the problem, do you feel like something, like do you feel, is it a interesting problem or something? Or the statement is really hard to read or understand? Like in the example, you can see the limit is given 3. Okay, means we can assume it as 3 kg. Okay, we can name it as the weight limit is 3 kgs. So, and there can be two people at most in the boat at a time. Okay, so 1 and 2, like these are the weights of the people. Okay, and the index numbers will be the number of people present in the boat that we have to save. Okay, so 1 and 2 will be 3, like weight will be 3 of two people. So we can add them to one boat, and we have to use one boat to save them. What happened, man? No, man, no, no. I haven't did that. You can see all the comments of yours are visible, man. Why I will do that? If you feel that okay, we can't do something in that. Don't know what happened to this man. Sorry, YouTube. What do it regularly? Hmm. Okay. Um. So should we start like understanding this problem or solving it? Okay. Like in the second example, people are like there were 4 people. The weight of them are given like the first people weight was 3, then 2 and 1. Okay. Limit of boat was 3 kgs. Okay. Output is 3. Why? Because explanation boats, 3 boats. In the first boat, we put those people like with we put 2 peoples and their weight was equals to 3. Okay. Kgs. And after that we put 1 people because their weight was 2, and if we try to again add 2 people, their weight will be more than the what the boat can handle. So because of that we only added 1 people here and used another boat for the next people. Okay, so what point I have got to do this, like we can use 2 pointers. Okay, and we can also sort the array in a format like I think first I should use the sort function like sort what's names. Okay, people sort people dot begin, and I will tell you why I'm doing that, because when we will sort that, then what will happen? All the bigger values, all the bigger weights, like the weights of people which are more, they will come at the end, and the people whose weights are less, then they will come at the starting. Okay, because of that we are doing this. And it was told to use two pointers, so we can use two pointers to, there will be a left pointer, there will be a right pointer, right? And there it's saying it will be a greedy type of algorithm that we can use in this. Okay, so for this we can create two variables, like they will act as two pointers into, okay, I will name it as left pointer. We will start it from the 0th index, and there will be a right pointer. We will start it from the last index. Okay, people dot, okay, size -1. And what we will do inside this, I think we can like use a while loop. Okay, and while left is less than right. Okay, then inside this we can, I think we can use a similar logic to, okay, there will be a count of boards also, that we will check for like how many boards will be needed. So in the starting, the count of boards will be 0. Okay, inside this maybe we can use three conditions, like this is can be maybe somewhat similar to the problem that we did. Let me show you, like in which there was okay, the problem name was two sum. Okay, in which there we have to find two values and get reach the target sum. Okay, when input array is sorted. Okay, that was also the case. So if what, first I think I can write if nums are, and nums, no, it will be height, right? People, the name of the array is people. Bro, do you use any external camera for face cam or laptop cam? Yeah, it's a laptop cam. Maybe I will not be that much visible because of some lighting issues. Yeah, there are some lighting issues in my room, so because of that, maybe I will be not that much visible. Or is it looking good? Or should I add more lighting to it? Because should I show you? But I don't know. Maybe the laptop can crash. Like there's a broadcast feature of NVIDIA. Like like it enhances, add as artificial lights, like using AI. But it does uses like some, like it says it uses 3D rendering. But then the GPU utilization increases so much to a level like it comes to near to 99 or 100% sometimes. It's not open, man. NVIDIA. Okay. Now the app has opened. See here, and I will go in the video. This is the filter. Okay, when I will turn it on, then the effects. Let me show you. I think I can show you. Just keep seeing my face. First, I will remove out of frame. Then virtual background. The background of mine is visible now. Okay, but when I will turn this on, then see what will happen. So you can see like it has added this filter, but you can see what is there's a warning came that high GPU load. Okay, And if I show you in the task manager what is happening, see, GPU usage has come near to 91 to 90. It even reaches 99%, but because of that, I'm not using this. Like, so because of that, I keep it off. Have you seen the things that I was showing? Yeah, but I keep it off because it the GPU utilization increased so much. Yeah, nice feature, but yeah, but it gets the GPU to a risk. Like it puts the GPU to a risk. That's why I don't do that. And yeah, even the temperatures of the GPU rise more than 60 degrees. Sorry, 90 degrees. More than 90 degrees. You imagine, and the keyboard area gets so much hot because of that. Yeah, like the water boils on 100 degrees, and 90 degrees is not that much low. Today, I've already solved like revisited two problems, so I have time to solve this one because according to the roadmap, today is the day of solving only one problem. So yeah, don't know. And yeah, we also did a racing challenge yesterday, in which we have to. Have you ever played like typing race? We did it yesterday. Like this guy who keeps commenting, like name is only tutorial blue. This and another person was on the stream, and we did ping race. Okay, a type racer. This was the thing. Okay, we can also play it together. Just there will be a race. You have to join. You will have to type some things. Have you ever played it? Like I got to know about it yesterday, and yeah, we did play it, around 3 rounds. I was about to end the stream yesterday. Wanna play around with me? Are you like? Do you have your laptop with you? Or are you watching from a mobile phone right now? Maybe we can play it for a single round. Okay, let's see what happened to this man. Okay, yeah, race with your friends. Don't know what happened to this website. I think it just crashed. See, wait. Don't know every time, but I don't play. Can you show me demo? Then I will play with you. Okay. Okay, like I will create a race track. Okay, I also got to know about it yesterday. There will be a link that will be generated. I can copy this and share this to anyone, and by using that link, he or she can join, and there will be uh, interface like this. Then what you have to do, you have to join the race, and then the person that will be the admin of the like host of the race, that who he will start the race. Okay, and in that race there will be a timer that will start, and you have to write some things, what what we do in typing websites. And you can also send messages here. You got you got it. Just I will share the link. You will join the race. Your username will be showed here. Then I will start the race. Then we have to type. Yeah, it's just that simple. Um, let's see. What I will say, I am not that much fast writer. Typer. But you will have to join the race for that. Then I can start. Yeah, we will play for a single round. After that, I will come back to the problem. Then after solving it, maybe we can play it again. Hmm. Are you coming? If you're not coming, then maybe I should. Hmm. See, when you will join, then I will start the race because. Okay, please wait. Network issue. Okay. Yeah, I've kept it open. When you will come, then you can tell me. Till then, I think I should. Maybe we can focus on the problem a little bit. Till you come, people left and people right. Okay, sorry, it will not be end. If plus is equals to target, sorry, limit. Link is not correct, maybe. Link is not correct. Okay. So let's create another stack. So now I think it will work. Okay, earlier I think it was it was not the full URL that I've shared, but I think it will learn now. Hmm. Check again, check again. Hmm. Hmm. And yeah, okay, now you finally came, right? So, should I start? Okay. So for that, you will also have to join the race. Okay, who is the third guy, man? I think he's tutorial bro. Sorry. I am joining now. Yeah. You have to join, then I will start the race. Then there will be this, there will be timer will start in with a counter, 3, 2, 1. Then we have to write the things. Who is the third person, man? Who is the third person? Should I start the race now? Have you guys joined it? Okay, let's start. Wait. Okay, countdown is. Mm, don't know what happened with last time we heard he was uh, sure was dead now. So I don't say nothing. And he states, uh, okay, so what do you think about that? So I says, mm, well, that don't sound okay. Okay, now I think end the race. So yeah, now we will focus on the problem. Have you joined the race, Krish? Don't know. Maybe he's gone. Who's the winner? You are also typing in the race, right? You were also typing in the race, right? So if you were typing in that race, then you will be considered the winner because there was another third guy who came. Is that you or is that him or her? You were typing. Yeah. So yeah, you were the winner. You were the winner, man. You defeated me in the typing race. Yeah, and yeah, tell me that do you like understood the thing that you were asking about in the Excali draw that day? Then sports plus plus, but cat, you are a winner. You are a winner. Yeah. Don't know. There was some screenshots like when I okay typing test. Yeah, yeah, bro. I learned everything. At the time I was around like I don't do typing test or some things, but yeah, when I was started typing, then I think around day 4 or 5 I was around this 54 words per minute speed, but maybe it will happen again with time. You know the guy who comes like this guy, I think it's his typing speed is around 60 words per minute. Like yeah, because we were doing racing yesterday, and he was around 60 words per minute, and there was another guy who was more than that. Okay, I think we should now focus on the logic of this problem that Let me think. Let me think. First, I will ask if I'm going in the right direction, or maybe I am going in the wrong direction. Okay. What about this? Boats to save people problem just have started writing the code logic for it. It's not completed. Don't give me the codes or anything. Just tell me, am I going in the right direction or what? Let's see what it says. Yeah, okay, man. We are moving in the right direction, it says. So, here's why you are starting sorting the area. That's exactly what's needed because pairing lightest and heaviest person is the greedy strategy, right? Okay. You set up two pointers, left and right. Start. This is the standard way to check pairs efficiently. You introduced a boot counter that will count the number of boots that have been used to save all the people. Good, because each successful pairing or single person will consume one vote, right? Loop structure. It will keep checking pair until all people are assigned, right? Small notes on a current draft. You wrote nums, right? Okay, there, man. Okay, here it will be hide people, right? We just wrote the wrong name of the array. Right now you only check if, but in the actual greedy logic, you need to handle three cases, right? If sum is less than equals to limit, pair sum, move. If sum is, yeah, we will also. I was also coming at that point. Okay, if this is this, then limit. Okay, if it's equals to limit, wait, man, wait. If sum is less than, if sum is this, okay, we will have to do the sum of them. If sum is mhm. Wait. Yeah, we are moving the right here, and because if sum is more than limit, then it will be a heavier person, and we will move the right pointer forward, like in the backward manner. So yeah, I think I should copy this and just we will paste it here. Like it will be a else if condition. Else if people plus left and this is more than limit. Then in that case, both will plus, but right? No, both will not because then the weight will be more. So right, minus. But if sum is more than limit, put the heavier person alone. Let's see what it says. Always increment boards. We have to always increment the boards. So let's see. I'm thinking that maybe we have to increment boards after every condition. Like what about now? Like they will not be in if loop block. Like they will be inside a while block, right? Approach. But here what's happening? Sorting this boards loop condition. This misses the case when only one person is left. Left is equals to, okay. While you will need less than or equals to, right? So the last person also gets a vote. Okay, because we are doing some of them that, so it will be equals to also, because left pointer will be the same, right pointer will be the same. So votes counter good. Loop condition is in while inside the loop. You only handle if limit is equals, if it's equals to limit and more than limit. But you're missing the case when people left is less than. In that case, you can fit both in one vote, right? Yeah. Move both pointers. Else if, okay. Now we will use another else if condition after this. That else if what? Else if people left, like the lighter people, lightweight people and heavyweight people. Okay, no, people array checking for right. If they are less than limit, if both of the sum of them is less than limit, then they will fit in the board. So in that case, what will happen? See, right? Wait. Left pointer will plus plus because starting it is going in a forward manner, and right pointer will minus minus because it is coming in a backward manner. Okay, and boats plus plus because then they will fit in the boat. And in the end, we will return the number of boats that have been used. So return boats. But I think this may not, or maybe it can run. Let's see. But here, in this case, if this will be true, then we will also have to, I think, increase the left and right pointer, right? Let's see. Because in this case also, it will be true. Like if both people are equals to limit, then we will add both people. Time limit exceeded. Let's see. And it's giving uh, uh, TLE also. Why I've written TLE? Because the full form of TLE is time limit exceeded. That's why. Yes, the structure you have very close to the correct read. So, but the reason you are writing TLE is because of how the loop and pointer updates are working. Let me break it down. Sorting the array first. Correct. Two pointers left and right. Correct. Greedy. Okay. I think we don't even need the while condition because yeah, I will tell that because you know pointers are already moving. Here pointer is moving. Here the pointer is moving forward or backward. Then why we need to use this? It will just increase the time complexity, right? Limit. Infinite. Yeah, I was thinking about this. It will be an infinite loop then. So in that case, in this case, left plus plus and right minus minus. But maybe it will not run again because how it's accepted, man. Was this problem this and it is marked as a medium level problem. How and why? Okay, okay. Mhm. But maybe it will fill the submission case. you don't actually need a separate is equals to limit case because it's already covered by less than equals to limit. Okay, if I will do this less than or equals to limit, then in that case it will happen. So if I did do this and just keep it like if and else if, according to this it will run again, right? Yeah. So we have shortened the logic a little bit. I got you. I was also, let me tell him that, yeah. I was also thinking about equals to case that pointers, both pointers will move, uh, and now after that, I also did remove the first if condition and use it like and put it into single if condition where sum is less than or equals to limit, because even if it will be less than or equal to limit, then there will be two people um, sitting in the boat, right? No matter no matter what, and the eventually we will be have to check for other people who have to be safe, right? Yes, now you exactly got the greedy logic nailed down. By merging left this into this, we have simplified the loop correctly because whether the sum is exactly equal to limit or less than it both people can fit in one boat, okay? Because maybe the weight will be less or maybe the weight will be equals to. In both cases, there will be two people that will go in that boat, okay? Two people will be saved in that case. And in both the cases, the left pointer and right pointer is uh, moving. Left pointer is increasing, like it is checking for more heavy person, and right pointer is decreasing, like it will check for a less heavier person. And why this case works? Because case one, this both fit, only heavier person goes. Okay, in case two, like in case one, when sum will be less than or equals to limit, then in that case, both people will fit on the boat. Okay, because both the boat of the weight of both the people will be less than or maybe it will be equals to limit. In that case, we will have to do that eventually. In the case two, if the weight of them are more than limit, only the heavier person goes. Okay, like we move the right pointer after that, and only the heavier person will go on that board. On that board, always increment boards. We have to always increment the number of boards if this case is true or this case is true. Loop runs until what? Loop runs until all people are assigned. Uh, Someone is saying, yeah, we have solved this problem. If someone is saying this, the logic was not that much harder, but can we like if I even remove, or let me check it for it. What if I remove this? Okay, it failed. What if, okay, but can we like, if I even remove the while loop, will it run? Yes, the loop is essential because you need to keep, okay, yeah, yeah. Because when it will be in the loop, then we can check for further people also, right? Till this pointer comes to this point, then okay. Let's see the time complexity of this. Minus minus. I think I should add my own test case here now. If test case like limit is 5, 3, 2, 4, okay. The bit of the person cannot be more than the boot limit, right? Let's see if I add the person where it is 6, like it's more than the limit. Will that person be saved or it will fail the test case? Okay. People must consist value of values from 1 to 5 only. Okay. So what if we add 3 as a limit and now I will add 5? People must consist. Okay. According to the test case, according to the limit, the maximum weight of the people can be till the limit, right? 3, 2, 1, 3, 3, 3, 2, 2. Okay, it's passing. What if I submit it? Let's see what happens. Okay, it's accepted. Okay, the suggested approach was also this, and it was a type of a greedy algorithm that we used. Let's ask it how I will know that I am using. Okay, just wait a second. Just wait a second. I am using greedy type algorithm. Just wait a second. Good people. At each step, you make the locally optimized choice. Optimal choice. The best decision right now, yes. You don't look ahead or backtrack. You just keep trust that these local choices will lead to the global optimum. The algorithm is usually simple and fast because it avoids exploring all possibilities. In your okay, you can always consider the lightest and heaviest. Each step, can the lightest plus heaviest fit together? If yes, put them together. If no, send heavier alone. Okay, it's simple. He is not on the stream, man. Yeah, yeah. Should I create the link? Let me. Come on, man. Let's. Even the stream has not stressed that more, but I will end it early today. Because the lectures that I was supposed to watch haven't been completed yet. Yeah, I still have to watch these lectures and complete them. If someone is, have you joined the race? Are you in the race? Yeah, maybe we will play this for 2 rounds. After that, yeah, I will summarize the stream and was thinking to end it. Yeah, and I forget to check the time complexity. Time complexity is big of n log n because, okay, because we also use sorting here. After that, we used while loop. Please give me another link. Let's see. Don't know why it's some type of glitch is happening. Okay, now it's showing the what happened when. See, even in my chat, like when I try to copy and paste this, it gives an error. I think because of that, your messages was also deleting. Like the YouTube was kept erasing your messages, like which you were sending. I think it's type of a automated thing that was happening at that time. Have you joined the? Okay, wait. You will win, man. You will win. Okay, now I'm starting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Uh, might be, for instance, an individual with with a personal motive for reading so overpowering that it uh, it ensures complete dedication to the cause or to intensive uh, training and psychological manipulation and elite of fanatic. Okay, you won, man. Start the race again. Okay, now let's start again. Ooh, you will again win, man. I think because this is a thriller from a thriller night, and no one gonna save you from the beast about to 77. You are very fast, man. I think if I will like go for another 3 4 rounds, it will be around maybe 100 plus, right? Okay, this will be the last round that we will doing. Tell me my country over my car. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I told you about that. I think you know Hoover. Yeah, yeah. I know Hoover, man. I got you. Like from where you are, I got you. Right. Why don't you tell it first? Yeah, you were saying that I was. You told me that I should guess. Then I gave a guess on that. Just that was the case. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. We will work hard, and you also work harder, man. What about you? Like, what you do on a daily basis? You haven't told about yourself. Are you learning something? Oh, I forget to add the problem, man. Like, first, new. The practice is about 5 months. Okay. After 5 months, the speed of yours has came to this level, right? Like, okay, so like you did like for every day. You practices every day from beginner. Yeah, yeah. So you practice it daily. Name was Boats to Save People. Boats to Save People from beginner. I think daily, but it wasn't daily. Sometimes I missed the strike for many reasons. Yeah, but we can assume it as yeah, it was almost as daily, but but it's not that bad, right? It's good. Like it's very fast compared to a beginner. You are not on a beginner level, right? Like you will be considered good, and what like if we keep this at side, what else like you are learning or doing? Like are you also learning DSA that you told because you were telling me that yeah I'm also in C language like learning DSA in C language, or do you love typing? What you know about my country? Tell it first. Then you go to your code. Mm, what you know about? Let me think. Let me think. What should I tell? Uh, yeah, that there are so many Bengalis who speak Bangla language. They the most of the citizens there are like they speak in Bangla language, right? You know, there was a guy when I did used to play games. He was also from Bangladesh, but like it was a game. But after that, on a given day, the servers of the game got divided, and because of that, he he was shifted into Bangladesh server. I know programming, but I started problem solving. Okay, I know very basics. And what is the source of learning? Like I am uh, learning DSA from this playlist. It's just not the single resource that I am following. It's not the only resource. What about you? Like, are you following any teacher or YouTuber who is and like how you found teachers that are teaching DSA in C language? Like when I tried to find that, I wasn't able to like find so many teachers. I am learning from DeepSeek. Okay, so you are using AI for learning that, right? How is the experience? Is it going good or like not that much good? Mm, 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 mm. What mm, you will say how much problem was solved by the give me your Discord ID. Okay. Here is it's a server. It's not my ID, like it's a server. You can join. There are so many members inside the server. You can share your daily progress there, okay, right? And people will like there are not so many people, but when there will be more people, they will review it. Like there will be members like you know, you guys can review each other's work like that you do on a daily basis, you know. And yeah, but uh, today I solved this problem, you know, because I know about the I did knew about the logic a little bit before. So because of that, the pattern was not that much difficult, you know. But okay, the pattern was not that much difficult to understand, like what will happen in this problem. So because of that, I was able to do this. Just it's not that much different from from the two sum problem. Like there will be a given target or there will be a sum that we have to reach by using two values. But in this case, just it was a little bit different because it can be less than or equals to limit. Okay, just this was the case. I DM you in Discord. You DM Okay. You can also share it in the server, man. You can also share it in the general section. If I show you, this is the general section of the bot. You can share it here. Like I have created the general section for this, right? Yeah. You can share your daily progress there, like what you are doing on a daily basis. You can keep giving the update of this here. Okay. And according to that, like I also added a bot here. So your level will increase according to that also. Message you personal ID. Yeah, I have seen that. But you can also share it in, like I'm saying in general, when you will share it on a daily basis, you should share it in the general section, right? So that it will be visible to every people in the Discord, and they will also get the motivation to, like, that will encourage them also to do things and share the things on a daily basis, like you. It will also keep a track of yours, like what you are doing on a daily basis. You can come back again and check for it, and then you will feel a little bit responsible, like yeah, I will have to share so that I have done this today, so you can do this. You know what I'm trying to say is this thing. Mm, mm, mm. Like when you share it in the okay, leave it. That's not the thing that we should focus on. Okay, today I will say that okay, there were more people came today instead, because Friday is here today. Okay, bro, go to your next problem. Mm, man, I'm following a roadmap, and according to the roadmap, I was supposed to do a single problem today, and because of that, I'm talking, like having interaction with you, and also I played a game because of that. And today, even my sleep is not completed because I was gone outside from the home, because there were some works related to the college that was like there were some issues going on. So I was gone outside from the home to finish those works, like clear the issues and fix the issues. You know, there were some documents related issues that were becoming hinder in the admission process, and I was going to fix those issues. That what I was telling about in the starting of the stream. Like yeah, the college issue is solved around 90%, and just it's remaining around 10%. Yeah, and it will be solved till next week. Okay, that's why I was able to solve this problem today. And yeah, the revisits was also so much smooth, because and even the revisits was not that much harder. The problems were simple. So yeah, even if I am able to solve new problems, I will not do that today. Yeah, we will try new. We will pick two new problems tomorrow. Okay, because I'm following a roadmap. If I'll do that, that will break my thing. Like what people do, people just come daily and just try to solve as much problem as possible. But that will not. Okay, you are also going. Okay, man. Bye. We'll see you later. Bye, bro. And yeah, keep giving updates in the the general section. The thing that you have shared in me in the private, like uh, DM, you can share it in general first. Okay, you can also copy it and share it here, so that everyone in the stream will get to know, okay, this guy has started DSA, and yeah, on day one he was doing this and other things. So what I did in today's stream, I think I should summarize it now. That we did, I revisited two problems first. After that, yeah, the first problem that I revisited was, let's refresh it. Come on, man. First problem that I revisited was power of two. In that, the first we solve it using the approach. Okay, the normal approach, the brute force approach. In that, time complexity was equals to big of n, right? Because we did use while loops. But when we tried to solve it using the bit manipulation approach, that was the most optimized for that. Then it came down to constant runtime means big of 1 runtime complexity. Okay. And after that, I revisited the second problem of today. That's name was power of 3. Okay. In that, yeah, I tried it first with the approach that we used yesterday, and it was the brute force approach. In that, like it is similar to power of 2, just we use the brute force approach in that, and yeah, time complexity was equals to big of n, because we did use same while loops and same things, but just there were some condition changes, like minor condition changes. I will say 80% of the code was similar. Okay, but we didn't we was not able to solve it with using the bit manipulation approach, because it will run in this case when power of 2 will happen, because bit manipulation method works only of in power of 2 method. Okay, only for this. But for this problem that name is power of 3, the code like the brute force approach that we did use was the best for that. Okay, like we can't use bit manipulation approach in this case, because it is a special case in which power of 2, it is a special case. In that case we can use bit manipulation, but not in this. The approach that we did use in the power of 3 was the, you can say, brute force or the optimal or other thing, but it was the most optimized code for that. Time complexity was equals to big of n. And after that, I tried solving new problem. That's name was boards to save people. It was a medium level problem, but I tried to build logic on my own, and I was what I was thinking I was right, and I was able to solve the problem. Let's just see. Okay, Copilot also gave the review about how much problem I was able to solve. He said that if we look at this problem, most of the heavy lifting was done by me, right? Me. Problem understanding. I figured out the goal, minimize votes, pair people smartly, approach, use was sorting two pointers, which is exactly the greedy strategy. Code skeleton. I wrote the function, sorted the array, sorted set of pointers, and loop. Logic refinement. You initially missed the less than limit case and moved pointer in equals to, yeah, yes, which caused TLE. I nudged you too much this into this. Like he advised me, but I was also thinking about that at the same time. Final greedy logic inside. You realize it yourself that, yeah. My honest, you solve 70 to 75% of the problem independently. No man, I was not missing the less than case. Just at that time, I not added that. Hmm, now tell me. Yeah, but it fixed my thing that where it was, why it was giving TLE, right? Okay. So in reality, you almost solved the whole problem, like 90%. My co-pilot's role was to just help keep the just help polish the loop condition and confirm your greedy intuition, right? That was the thing. It was the most optimized code that we did wrote for that, right? Yes. Okay. And time complexity was it was equals to big of L log n because we did use sorting in that, and there was a while loop used in that. Because of that, time complexity came near to big of N log n, and yeah, and it was a medium level problem. Okay, it was not an easy level problem, but don't know why it was not. It is not in the easy list. Maybe like I felt it was easy, but in the starting I was feeling that maybe I will be not able to. Maybe it will take time, more time than what I have expected. But it didn't took that much time. Like it took less than the time what I was thinking about it will take, but it was good. So yeah, in total, we revisited two problems. The first revisit that I have done revisit of that using two approaches. That name was power of two. The first approach that we did use, time complexity was big of n. Second approach, time complexity was equals to big of 1. After that, I revisited this problem, power of 3. Instead that, we tried it using the single approach because it was the most optimized for that. Okay, and time complexity was equals to big of n. And after that, I solved a new problem today. Name was boats to save people. I solved it using yeah, I solved it using sorting, two pointers and other things. Yeah, like a while condition, while loop, and time complexity came near to big of n log n. Okay, and it was a medium level problem. So in total, if I summarize it we revisited two problems and solved one new problem today. According to the roadmap that I'm following, I think it has been around 3 or 4 days that I'm following that roadmap. Right, that was the thing. Okay, I again forgot to take the problems that we have already solved, but okay, leave that. Let me see. Maybe it's see, greedy. Okay, that problem is not present here. So now I think I should end the string just right. Okay, the time is not that much happened. Like it's around 10:37, but due to lack of sleep today, I'm feeling that okay, right now maybe 1 a.m. is happening because of the lack of sleep, man. But today, after the issue, like the college issue is somewhat solved, okay, I felt that energy there and I come and did these things, picked the problem that I was thinking about, and we solved it very easily. So that was all. So if you learned something from the stream, you can like the stream and you can consider subscribing to the channel only if you feel that you are learning something from me. Okay, like okay, this person is giving some value to me, and yeah, I'm learning something from him. Then you can consider subscribing. And I will not say that you should just directly subscribe to the channel. Like if I say go, please man subscribe to the channel, then you should not do that. Okay, you should do that when you feel that you have learned something or you're getting some value. That will be good. Okay, and the last thing I will say that also give reviews in the comments, so I will know that okay, tell me that what things I'm doing wrong and what things should I improve? Should I improve my communication skills more, or should I add explain the things in a different way, or add bring new videos or new type of live streams? Okay, that will be good. Yeah, and there was also another thing that hmm, bro, where are you? I will DM you for anything. What? Oh, you can type the message in general section also. You don't have to DM me. Okay, you can DM me when there will be a personal thing that you want to share in the personal. Then you can do that. But if it's a general thing, then you can share it in the general section, man. That's why I have created a server, not a single ID. Okay, you should share it in the general section, man. It will be good for everyone. Okay. Spare the tell me is all the person active to help me. Um, I will say not every person is like there. These are subscribers who are in the Discord, like you, and yeah, if someone will know about the problem that you will ask about, mm, and yeah, they will be active in the Discord. They will try to help you, or maybe even if will be, I will know that okay, this is the problem. If I will be able to solve that, then yeah, we will do that. That's why I have created this server. The purpose of the server is that maybe the server is just new and there are some people who are not that active, that much active. Okay. Hmm. Right now, just I'm online. Okay. See, you are on level one now because you have typed so many messages, and yeah, you have reached on level one according to the XP. You got some XP. Okay, now I was just ending the stream, so you know. And yeah, you also do share that thing that you have shared me in the DM section. Okay, like the things that you have covered from the day one. Sorry, like the problems that you have solved from in the month of July. You know, in the month of June to July, right? You are solving problems from the July month. So I think I should now end the stream. So this was all for today's stream that we did. We revisited two problems. After that, we solved one new problem. Okay, this was all for today's stream. And now I think I should end the stream. So what you all have to do till then, you guys have to keep learning and keep exploring. And what something left? Yeah, and you all have to keep grinding.